Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mr. Fuzzy Lego. Welcome back to our Super Smash Bros. Ultimate minifigure video. And today I have number 48, Rosalina, number 49, Little Mac, number 54, Lady Palutena, and number 56, Robin. This is actually the first part of 8 figures that I'm showing from Smash Bros. On the Wii U. And in the next episode you'll see the other 4 that I am planning to show. So this might be a little bit of a quick video because I'm trying to get through these really fast because there are, 4 figures. So it's going to be very minimal detail, I guess. Oh shoot, there goes Luma. So the first one is Rosalina and Luma, who outside of the 3 first newcomers in Smash 4 was the first newcomer to be added outside of those. And so I'm really happy with her. I think my favorite part of the Rosalina figure itself is probably the stars that I painted on the dress. And those are pretty difficult to do, but they just got more like fun the more I made them. And yeah, I gave her a wand and sculpting on the arms, and yeah, the torso is shaved as well to make their the female effect thing, which some people do, which I do as well because it actually makes it look better. And yeah, I probably would have given her taller legs if I actually wanted to, and I might do that in a part like a version 2. Make her a little bit taller because she's pretty slender figure, and I might do that. I don't know. So that is pretty much it for Rosalina and Luma. I didn't paint a second eye under that one. I probably could have though, but I just didn't. And that's one more 360 look, or 3D crown, or 3D hair, and that's it for Rosalina. So Luma is a lot more to talk about, or just a little bit more to talk about. So this is actually the second Luma I made for this project. The first one was this guy, which is an older Luma that I tried to fix, and I had it for a few months, but I didn't like it, and so I knew I had to remake it, and I did recently. So this is the new Luma, and it does look pretty cool. Just sculpted on generic stuff, and then on a Lego head and painted the eyes, and I think it's very cute and very awesome. I actually am going to use this for something else, so you can just look out for that whenever I do that. So next is Little Mac, and he is really cool, and I'm really happy that I was finally able to paint some boxing gloves for Little Mac figures. I've always wanted to do that. And let me go back over here. So the first thing about Little Mac you might notice is, oh gosh, the three-dimensional sculpting on his legs to give it more of a bulky look or more of a baggy look. So I did sculpt those on, just make it look a bit more, not a bit more, but just make it look better. And they're really wiggly. So yeah, there's some minimal painted details on the shoes and then on the chest to give it that. The shirt, basically the tank top look. Clone Trooper head and the sleepy hair piece is just sculpted, no, it's sanded down. So the boxing gloves are really cool. They were red originally, and then I just painted them in. I believe they're on the right arms, I think. And they look really nice, really cool too. They have a nice rubber effect, which I think is really cool. And yeah, I remember looking at friends that had these pieces and just like, whoa, looks really rubbery, and I really wanted to do that. So I'm happy I was able to do that. That probably didn't make any sense. Next is Lady Palutena, and she is really cool, except I'm not totally happy with her. I think it might just be this belt down here that looks a little bit too big, but other than that, it's a nice figure. The staff is cool. It's sculpted, like the bits up here are sculpted onto a generic piece like this, and that's just got some arms on it, and it's nice. It looks like the arm has a lot of detail on this side with these little winged parts, and then the actual shield thing on her arm, and all the painted stuff down here. I didn't give her like a dress. I just gave her normal legs because maybe it makes her smaller than some figures, so that might be another reason why I might fix this a little bit. I do want to make a version 2 of Palutena someday. And yeah, you got the gold parts here, and all the dress detail continues on this side, but not on the back because her hair is there, and that looks okay, but you know what I mean. The eyes are nice, and that's really it. I don't really know what else to say about Palutena. You can see all the detail I gave to her. It's not a lot, but also is not minimal or whatever. So that is Palutena. I'm gonna show Pit eventually. I just need to make Dark Pit, which I actually still haven't done as we're recording this. And now for my favorite figure of this lot, and that is Robin, who is honestly one of my favorite figures to make in general. I've made Robin countless times over the years, and this is probably like my 7th or 8th Robin, because they're so much fun to do, and they look really cool every time. And so this one is nice as well. This is probably the best one I've made so far. I took a lot of inspiration from Mr. Orange Lego's really old ones, because those were really good, and so the eyes kind of look similar to that because it was really awesome looking, and I wanted to capture it for this project. And so yeah, as you can see, there's a little bit of an inconsistency down here in the boots that I'm still going to paint after I probably shoot this, is that there are 2 dots on that side of the leg, but there's only 1 dot on that one. So I'm going to have to add another dot because I forgot that. But you can see all the detail I painted on here and all the parts of the coat, because this is a three-dimensional coat and it takes a while to do those things. And there's even a back to this, which is really cool. And so basically, oh gosh, kind of going over the smaller bits, you can see the arms. The arm detail looks pretty good. You can see both arms, and then there's a piece underneath his head, like those little gold parts, and then the actual hoodie part is three-dimensional as well. It wraps around the entire figure in clay, and that looks nice. And then the hair is also sculpted onto one of those Mutt Williams hair pieces. It's kind of out of focus because you can't really see it, but it's just sculpted on. I might use a glossy white because that looks kind of plain. So the last thing I want to show you is his butter knife, which is, well, not his actual butter knife, but it is a butter knife Lego Friends piece that I just painted in a green to make it his sword. I forgot what his sword is called. I just remember seeing him with that sword. Is it 11 sword? I think so. I don't know. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, which I probably am wrong. But there is Robin from Fire Emblem and Smash Brothers, and it's all cool. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this off because I got some stuff to do, and I'm really excited to show you other customs. I actually am going to post another video, and that is my September update video, so you'll see 2 in 1 day. That's awesome. As always, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you check out my other videos. See you later.